Okay, we are exactly 1 week out from Election Day, with voters set to weigh in on whether they are willing to pay more in taxes in the name of public safety and parks. Catherine Cook shows us some of what's on the ballot.
In Northeast Portland.
Hi, how are you doing?
Hi,
hey,
you're the mayor.
I'm the mayor. How are you doing?
A special ask from Portland Mayor Keith Wilson.
We have a parks levy on Tuesday that we're voting on, and if you could help with that, that would be great.
As Election Day looms, voters are deciding if they'll support raising the city's parks levy, bringing in around $84 million in the first year. Taxpayers would pay $1.40, up from 80 cents per $1,000 of assessed property value.
I mean, I know that it's a difficult time, but we have to value the parks, and this is a time to really make sure that that value, that asset, is really high-performing and well-maintained.
Critics point to a recent audit that found 86% of Portland's park assets were in poor or very bad condition, and a massive maintenance backlog with no long-term plans to fix it.
We have to vote with our hearts and make sure that the parks are well-maintained and well-funded for the future.
In Southwest Washington, voters in Camas and Washougal will vote on whether to fund a regional fire authority, or RFA. The Camas-Washougal Fire Department merged in 2013. Right now, it's the only agency in Clark County running two-person engines. Fire Chief Cliff Free says creating an RFA would allow them to create three-person engines and maintain their merger.
That it gives us a stable funding structure that we can do long-term planning for the needs of these growing communities.
A voter's pamphlet rebuttal argues that while a three-person crew could modernize staffing, it isn't legally required. And in Vancouver, voters will decide whether to fund 13 more police officers. It would cost 15 cents a year per $1,000 of assessed value, about $75 for a $500,000 home. Washington County is also asking voters to support a public safety levy. For someone with a $350,000 home, it would cost them $230 a year. The county says it would bring in around $300 million over 5 years. David?
Yeah, always a case of trade-offs. Catherine Cook in the newsroom. Thanks, Catherine.